Hey everyone, in this video we're going to use the rational zero theorem to list all possible rational zeros. Now, the rational zero theorem says we're going to take the leading order coefficient here and we're going to figure out its factors. So this is 1 and it has factors plus or minus 1. We're going to look at the constant term, 12, and we're going to take a look at its factors. We could have 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4, right? And each one of those could be plus or minus. Okay, and then we take the ratio of the two, call it back, divided by front, and those are our possible rational zeros. So in this case, that's going to be 1 divided by plus or minus 1. So plus or minus 1 over plus or minus 1. But because we're dividing plus and minus by plus and minus, we can just go ahead and say, look, it's plus or minus 1 over 1, 12 over 1, 2 over 1, 6 over 1, 3 over 1, 4 over 1. So what are all the possible rational zeros? Plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 4, plus or minus 6, plus or minus 12. In this case, it turns out to be just all the possible factors of 12. In our next example here, G, you can see it's a little bit more difficult because of 15. 15 has as factors 1 and 15, and then 3 and 5. And in the rear here, we have negative 10, which has as factors 1 and 10, 2 and 5. So let's go ahead and let's start listing results. I'm going to start with 1. So we have 1 divided by 1, 10 divided by 1, 2 divided by 1, and 5 divided by 1. And I'm just looping through all of them like this. And I have them listed out in pairs because it's easier for me to do it that way. Next, we'll just keep looping through like this. 15. 1 divided by 15, 10 divided by 15, so this is 2 over 5. 2 divided by 15, and 5 divided by 15, or 1 over 3, right? Because these reduce. In each one of these, right, could be both positive or negative. Oh my gosh. Next one, 5. 1 divided by 5, 10 divided by 5, or, 2. 2 divided by 5, 5 divided by 5, or what most people call 1. And then last here, we've got 3. So 1 divided by 3, 10 divided by 3, 5 divided by 3, 2 divided by 3. Okay. Let's put this all together and let's list them out. We have plus or minus 1. I'm going to say plus or minus 10, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 5. We took 1 into account. Where's that other 1? Don't need that. Don't need 2. Is there a 5 in here? No. Okay. Plus or minus 1/15, plus or minus 2/5, plus or minus 2/15, plus or minus 1/3. Okay. Plus or minus 1/5. Plus or minus 10/3, plus or minus 5/3, plus or minus 2/3. Close that up. And that is all 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Oh my goodness, 24 possible rational zeros to this equation. All right. See you next time.